All right, Jasmine, thank you. Continuing our team coverage now with reporter Courtney Francisco. She's been following these protests all night long and saw some of the worst of it in person. Courtney, what can you tell us?
Well, I'll tell you right now, there's evaluations going on of how bad the damage is. This is at a Walgreens at 7th and Walnut. They're dealing with this. Someone just tried to loot some beer from inside, but they did put it back when police asked. Down the street, more broken windows, even a broken jewelry store. I was actually walking behind the group of people doing this across the city. I saw another man and woman start throwing big rocks at police cars in the street, and another person slit the tires. When I walked upon the main group of demonstrators who started this peacefully at 6 o'clock yesterday, they condemned those actions. They want their message against police brutality to be heard. They stood in front of police lines on their knees. Some chanted. Eventually, police threw smoke canisters to clear us out. We had to move back. So while police dispersed that peaceful crowd, they were missing other things happening elsewhere around the city, as you can see, and that damage continued for hours. We will be out here. Some protesters or demonstrators are still lingering, so we'll keep you updated, Tamika.
Courtney, I know that you've been following this all night long, and I know that this started with a peaceful protest. Where were you when that protest started, and any idea of when things sort of took a turn for the worst?
So at 6 o'clock, it started at the courthouse. People were protesting peacefully. I went home and then came back got here at 1 a.m. And as we were walking up the streets through Over-The-Rhine, you could just tell things were starting to get bad. I think it turned around 11:30 where people started busting out windows, and we decided to walk the streets and see what was happening on each street. And that's when we ran into people that were actually doing the vandalism.
All right, Courtney, we're going to check back in with you.
It lasted until 3:30.
Okay. Okay, Courtney, we're going to check back in with you in a little bit. Please be careful out there.